This is Mike with This Old Relic, and today we're going to talk about the news that powers our businesses. Today we have Dawson Bobcat, Ryan, Toro, Echo, Kubota, and the Equip Expo. So stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss any of this. Let's start off with Dawson Bobcat and Ryan. So in 2000, Dawson Bobcat had acquired Ryan, the power equipment company, that's on every single golf course across America. And yeah, they purchased them in 2020. Things that happened during COVID that we had forgotten about. So what Bobcat has been doing, if you haven't noticed, Bob Dash Cat, Lesco, they no longer exist, really. They're all under the orange, black, and white of Bobcat. And they're doing the same thing to Ryan. They're going to be taking all of the Ryan equipment, bringing it under the Bobcat name. Dawson Bobcat's doing this. Basically, they're stating it is for dealing with computer reasons and overall marketing, which I can see, I guess, overall marketing. But Ryan is a good, solid name that's been around for years, for ages. And, well, frankly, I have Ryan equipment in my arsenal. I actually have two pieces. That wonderful core aerator, yeah, that's a Ryan, as well as I have a dethatcher. But they wanted to just streamline the whole process, and I think by painting everything black, white, and orange, that's the way to do it. So anyways, they're supposed to have these new Ryan, now Bobcat, items in their booth over at the Equip Expo. That would be booth number 3052, and they're going to be showing them off over here at This Old Relic. We're going to be at the Equip Expo. We're going to bring that to you. So even if you can't make it, don't worry. You'll be able to see it. Just watch the channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, and you'll be able to get all the notifications so that when we go to the Equip Expo next week, you'll be able to see the new Ryan equipment that says Bobcat on it. Upon receiving information that Bobcat had approval to build a plant in Mexico, Corey Paro, president of Local 560 International Association Machinists and Aerospace Workers, said it will mean the loss between 300 and 500 jobs by this new Bobcat plant being built over in Mexico. Now this is kind of a blow because anything anything stamped with made in Mexico, the QC it's worse than China. But regardless, Bobcat, this is their M Series skid steer line. It's made in Rogers, Minnesota. That's what they're actually going to be building over in Mexico. And product marketing manager Nadine Eckenbrock said there are no current plans to lower employment levels at the plant, and it continues to have open positions to fill. So apparently they're expecting an onslaught of skid steer purchases in the future. She doesn't know where the union officials got this information about the purported job loss. She said that this plant, it currently continues to have positions to be filled. So, but yeah, the fact that Nadine doesn't know where this union official got this information about the perpetrated job losses, it's called a union talking point. It's the most standard in the industry. That's where he got it from. You're welcome, Nadine. Toro's stock is down 21% this quarter. Third quarter earnings did not impress investors. This is coming after just that they were up year over year. This is their first loss in 10 years. 10, this many. 10 years that this is their first loss in revenue. But what they're counting this is that they're saying that the consumer market is down in lawn care supplies. Maybe it's because everybody's trying to push the battery. I don't know. But I actually like battery, but I am a battery fanboy. I will go to this. But this is also coming as Toro made an announcement to a lot of the retailers, all these power stores and everything else, and a certain percentage of the Toro equipment that they have to purchase is going to have to be battery powered equipment. Now normally this wouldn't bug me. I like battery equipment. I'm a battery fanboy, but coming from Toro, this actually does bug me. Because Toro's battery lines, they're a consumer grade quality. They're not a pro quality. And trying to force these pro shops, so to speak, these power stores that power our businesses that our professionals go to carry this equipment over, for instance, battery powered equipment by Steel or Echo that's producing a higher quality battery equipment for professionals does bug me. And I mean, if they wanted to do it, if they were doing this to Home Depot, sure, Home Depot would probably plow right through that battery equipment with no problem. But I think Toro found a solution for this. And they invited a bunch of internet influencers to their Toro HQ. They usually do this every single year, but they didn't invite me. Yeah, I guess my invitation got lost in the mail. Echo has actually released 21 new products. All of them are battery equipment. This should tell you the line of what's going on. It's not just the government shoving it down our throats, it's the companies too. Again, I'm a battery fanboy. Not too big of an issue for me, but I understand a lot of you are having issues with the battery stuff and not wanting to make the switch. I don't get it why. It's awesome stuff. But regardless, 21 new products, all battery by Echo. Battery hedge trimmers, which they I think already had. Saws, pruners, yeah, I think they already had those. Edgers, yeah, I think they already had those too. Blowers, they had those, but apparently this is the most impressive blower that you've ever seen. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure they'll have it out at the Equip Expo, and we'll go check it out there. And there's a bunch of other battery stuff like chargers and new batteries and that kind of thing that really isn't that exciting. But they also have a new robotic mower that's set to self-navigate. So this is going to be the new craze. I saw this at Equip. I did Nextmo last year. We talked about this. Crest is now coming out with this. A lot of other companies are doing this. They're the robotic mowers. This is really the future. Okay, I mean, I tell people, if you're looking at a battery-powered mower, don't worry, don't mess with it. Go ahead and either get your gas or whatever. It's going to be these robotic stuff that's going to take over for the future. That's going to be the battery stuff that takes over. But these are self-navigating. Usually they don't require any kind of, they work off of GPS. They don't need any kind of wires or anything like that. And it seems like all these companies are now coming out with them. So they debuted this at a media event at the Echo HQ. And again, I wasn't invited. Echo, this one really hurt. Really hurt. I'm like 20 minutes from there. I live 20 minutes from the Echo HQ. Okay, probably like 30. But for you, Echo, I can make it 20. I'll use my own gas, my own vehicle. You wouldn't have to pay for a hotel because I only live like 30 minutes away from your headquarters. It's awesome, right? And yet, I still didn't get an invitation. You know, unlike... I mean, I would have even dealt with an Evite, but you didn't send me one. But I'm sure they're going to have all these new goodies at the Equip Expo, and we'll be there to check those out. Now in entertainment, Kubota has extended its sponsorship of Trackhouse Racing through 2025. Trackhouse Racing participates in a variety of racing series. No word on where you will see the Kubota car, but any companies that may be looking to sponsor a race car, hit me up. I got a guy. Alright, Club Racing, not only does Alex own a racing team, but also he owns a landscaping company. Think about the marketing with that. And he also drives the car, so he's like, does it all. He owns a landscape company, he owns the racing team, and he even drives the car. I mean, seriously, think of the marketing potential for that. How awesome would that be? But next week, this is the biggest news ever in lawn and landscape. The 40th anniversary of the Equip Expo. This is the biggest event of the year in lawn and landscape. But the biggest news in this is I'll be there. That's right. That's way bigger than Third Eye Blind. I guess Toro and Echo didn't get that message. If you can't make it and want to check out something, put something down in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. I'll be your eyes and ears on the showroom floor. Bring you that information. If you have questions that you want reps to answer, put it down in the comments. I'll go out to those booths and I'll ask those questions as long as it's not like, as long as they're, you know, keep them like PG-13, all right? We don't want any of that stuff. I gotta like post the stuff on YouTube later, and I don't want to get demonetized even though I'm not monetized. But regardless, I'll go out there, I'll get that info for you. You just need to let me know you're looking for it. So put it down in the comments, or you can send me an email if you're too embarrassed to put it in the comments. But I want to know your questions. I want to know what you guys want me to see. I do have my list formed, and I'm just basically looking to hit up a lot of the new companies that nobody's ever heard of. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I do want to welcome Tractoring with Bob to the community. Make sure you check out his channel and go ahead and like and subscribe his channel, as well as like and subscribe my channel if you're not doing it already. Come on. This is Mike with This Old Relic. Well, and I'll see you next time.